matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Boston. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win the series.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Freak in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. That's good. Freak's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Knocks it loose, and stolen by Freak. For the finish. Oh!
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Count the bucket. Freak's got 11 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Thomas, here we go. It's deflected. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Deflects the pass. Crowder with the steal. Here's Sullinger, and he gets the bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Knicks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Freak passes to Porzingis. Anthony gets to Freak. Clock at 4. Rebounded by the Celtics. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Pass to Porzingis. And Aflalo kicks to Freak. Pulls up, and the jumper is good. Freak's got 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Baseline drive. Sullinger with the bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Crowder. Off target with the open look. New York leading by 5. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. To the inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Freak.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Spacing.
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt
Spacing.
Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Sullinger the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Boston, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 15. Freak with it. 17 points in the game. Aflalo dishes to Freak. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
And stolen by Freak. To the paint, poked away. Thomas with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. It's Bradley on the wing. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Knicks.
And what a fun team to watch all season long. That up-tempo style, I mean, you've got to love them as a run-and-gun team. That's who they are, and that's going to be important in terms of their push here in the postseason.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sanders is checked in. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Withy. They set the screen. Thomas goes in. No good off the pick.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that one's good. Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Smart. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Celtics trail by 18. Now here's Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Anthony, the pass to Freak, and he dunks it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
They double him with Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Foul. Henderson defending. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. The floater, and that one's good. Freak's got 25 points in the game.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Foul. Henderson defending. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Rogers. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. The rebound by Withy.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Pass to Fowler. Withy, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Freak. Good. Freak's got 27 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And stolen by Freak. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Freak's got 31 points.
But that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look asleep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
Mickey's checked in for Boston. And New York with a change here, too. Hill's checked in. .27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he can't hit the second.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Mickey. Here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through 1.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Mickey out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And here's Bradley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every